Okay, so I'm just gonna make this video if I can. Oh, I don't actually know why I'm making this video, but I'm gonna try to see, we're doing all sorts of weird stuff. See how see how it's going over one eye. Actually, one eye at this particular moment, shall we say, at this particular moment, that particular eye, where I don't know whether I can show it or not, that particular eye, yeah, I got the candle going because I think I'm better by candlelight. And seeing I've had those candles there for a couple of years, I'm actually just now going to light them up. See how, no, what I'm going to say is, I actually have, like, I can feel in that eye, which is the left eye, I can feel that there is a kind of pain, not pain, but like a irritation, perhaps, slight irritation in that eye. Now, that's part of the technological transhuman connection to the eyes. Now, this is going to sound very fantastic and fairy tale like, and only in the sense that most people don't acknowledge that the earth is a technological earth and that human beings are totally connected to that technology, and that technology controls you. Now, some people might be more controlled than others, and I think that it's now trying to control me now too, in the sense that it's stopping the video. I think. Is it stopping the video? I'm not quite sure. That candle is certainly a warm light, so it makes you look warmer and more human. And it makes the androids look more human too, so it makes for a false impression. Yeah, so there is, and what I'm trying to say is, I don't really know what I'm trying to say, because I can only speak on it as it's very, very, very late of a night. It's like 2:30 in the morning, so it's quiet, and I've got the whole place to myself, and I can actually have no sound or sight intrusion to interrupt me. But because of the invisible technology that's connected to your eyes, not everyone accepts this or is aware of it. That just simply means that there is a transhuman technological connection with most human beings to the worldwide internet computer system, and that all of us are connected to that. And also that means that all of us are connected to other human beings that are of the other side, shall we say. I mean, this is very, it's almost like belief systems. It's, we are told and we know that we live in what you call a reverse world. So that means that everything that you see and hear is usually the opposite to that. So that means that people will represent themselves a certain way, but they'll be the opposite. In other words, a lot of the time you'll think you're dealing with real human beings that are presenting you with a certain image and talking certain things to you, but they will actually be thinking the opposite, or at least that's what their true nature is. That's like a psychopath pretending to be your best friend, and that's exactly what the situation is. You may even be actually in very close relationships with these types of people. Most people will actually be partnered and actually engaged in full mental and physical union with a psychopath, or the equivalent to that. You can talk about the whole lot of different personality types, but they're all psychopathic. They're all of that nature. Whatever you think that terminology means. If you think that it means someone who is very cold-hearted and who doesn't have any humanity and that likes to control and suppress anything that is living, then that's what you're actually dealing with. That's what it is. And that's what some people would call a psychopath, or those personality types that are steeped in what we call psychopathy. They're just all word salads or word terminology to try to describe a different type of human being that is so different from what you would think a normal, natural human being is, because it is not just that it's not really human, but it also works against you and against humanity. And that's why we have this reverse world, which most people don't understand, because even those that promote a natural, spiritual, real human world are usually not that. That's why it's a reverse world, because everything is really about deception. Human mind control deception. And they can do this also because of the transhuman connection now to a totally worldwide internet computer spider's web for the human mind. Because that's the fancy way of describing it, but it is actually the reality. Most people don't deny that they're connected to a computer system. Most people know they use it, so therefore they're connected to it. It just depends on how connected you think you are. But how connected you think you are is not probably true. In other words, because this actual computer system is extremely